So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Block 11!
Defense, hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
First down, Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And an alley to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, L.A. Hunter Henry. An 80-yard touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Again, they were targeting Marshall there, and it's third down. Now Rivers. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. The numbers a week ago from Melvin Gordon. 21 carries, 93 yards and a score.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Gordon. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go back to Gordon here on first down.
Go, run!
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He was brought down by Von Miller. Get in the white room, son. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. From the 38, Rivers. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Rivers. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. Now Gordon on first down.
Nice, sweetheart.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
2 big plays in succession, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Gordon, and he's got room. There goes Melvin Gordon, the 20, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon on his way to After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the 2nd time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25. There goes Melvin Gordon, the 30, 10, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon on his way to us. We pick it up, 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Here's Rivers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Brandon Marshall. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. This is Gordon. So we've reached an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Here's Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5 now. Rivers. It's Williams on the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 26-yard line. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 26 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he just tied the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rivers now. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Taking a shot here for Marshall. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Throwing Rivers. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw, Rivers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The veteran Brandon Marshall, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal. Rivers to throw it. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game as his guys kicked. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They run it here with Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 60. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going to be marked down very close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for his big target, Brandon Marshall, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Rivers here to throw.
Here we go.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and goal for Rivers. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, Gordon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
12. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rivers. Flush to his right. He completes it to Henry. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
Gordon's got the ground game. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on ep1 Sports. Coming up, we'll get a look at Melvin Gordon, fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Oakland Raiders. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So which...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, defense. Hey, defense.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Rivers. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that off. It's caught at the 10. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 55 yards.
Mike 54. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. White, 89.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon. 18 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get it.
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
Sack, baby. Sack, baby.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Rivers to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think... The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, Gordon. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Charger first. Rivers flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
And going over some notes in the pregame and looking at Phillip Rivers' record against Oakland, 18-8 all-time against them. And those 18 wins, more than he's had against any other team. And unless these two squads... And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Brandon Marshall hitting... With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
They can't see
Mike Williams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, Rivers. It's complete to Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. On first down, Gordon. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Nevin Lawson there on the tackle. From the 36, Rivers. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, able to make the play defensively. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will do it for this. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Rivers. He's airing it out for... That's caught at the 25. A big play there for LA. 44 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Throwing Rivers. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
180. Tackles. Hey, watch that.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check 59. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Back now in the East Bay. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. For Marshall, that's complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Brandon Marshall with touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They go play action here on first down. And caught by Henry. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, last year, Henry really looked poised for a prime breakout season, but then May 22nd tore his ACL during. There goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 40. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Gordon. And he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Right back to him on first down. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Gordon still on his feet. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. That's how you play to the final whistle. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
South of the border on a...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
190, 56, check, 56. Let's go, D.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers have taken a first. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw is Rivers. A nice little caught by Marshall. He's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Touchdown. Brandon So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Darren Lee. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. To try again after the sack. Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Finding room inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That one covers 29 yards. First down. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his sixth. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Let's bring it. Go.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rivers, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man, that's Keenan Allen. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Tyler Newsome now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 52 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw, Rivers. He's got a man, that's Marshall. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Caught by Marshall. He's got it for a Charger touchdown. A 4th touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Rivers. They'll roll him out right. He's going to look for Allen now. That's caught inside the 20. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. 57 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
From the gun, Rivers under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. A fourth touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this third quarter. Back now in Mexico City. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gordon. It's Charger football, and they've got the... There goes Melvin Gordon. The 40. The 20. 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 89 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. That was a pretty impressive touchdown play. Those broken tackles, those weren't easy to get by.
No, they really weren't. And they've had trouble tackling throughout this ball game. But on this particular play, how about that move?
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. He's got it up to the 15, showed off some fancy footwork there on the play. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run on first down. Gordon.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Let's chat about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll go down at the 28. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing here, Rivers. Complete, it's Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with... And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
At the Chiefs' 5-yard line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A toss play. Gordon. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, the perfect. And now it's off to the airport for a date with customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, we'll see how this affects their playoff stand. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Check that. 390. Check.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. They'll try the right side this time. Here with Gordon.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon. Touchdown number 18. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, it's Gordon. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
190. Mike's 47.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
89.
On second down, it's Gordon. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on fourth down last year, and they're going here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Rivers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. The penalty flag had to come out.
Caught by Marshall. He's got it for a Charger touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll run on first down. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. On second down now, it's Gordon. And now running right through it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Rivers from the gun on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall, and that'll bring up second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Well, this is caught by Williams. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Yeah, way to go.
Mike Williams, his 17th. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. A first down throw here for Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rivers looking a little nimble there as he picks up a first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
190. Check.
On first down, Gordon. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. He's to the 10. Oh, bowls right over him, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
First down, Rivers. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. On first down, Gordon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. In on the tackle, a former All-Pro Chris Harris.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Flush to his right, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. A fourth touchdown. Rivers. So this offense will head back out there already. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They're going to get 9 here on 1st down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Rivers here to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Check Mike 21.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Oh, refusing to go down. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for our visitors, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Denver, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll look to regroup next week.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL 100 Game of the Week on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a three-time Pro Bowler, Derek Carr, leading the Oakland Raiders as they take on Phillip Rivers and the LA Chargers. With that, let's get out to Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California as we welcome in our guys, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. Well, after 3 years as the home of the Chargers, it is most likely the final regular season home game at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the season week. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
59. Not today, you won't. Not today. Wait. 59.
Rivers on first down. Fancy footwork at the 45. He's got it to Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Maurice Hurst gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Another try after the first down sack. Rivers, he's going to float this over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 53 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
The numbers a week ago from Melvin Gordon. 20 carries, 101 yards, and a score.
And a rushing title's definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon is... After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now Rivers. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. They'll run on first down. Gordon up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. On second down now, it's Gordon. Oh, he sheds himself free. A big play there by Gordon. 41 yards. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And this
touchdown, LA! Melvin Gordon, his 26th touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now Gordon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. It's Williams on the catch. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. He's the guy, Mike Williams, that the Chargers took 7th overall a couple of years ago. Battled injuries as a rookie, but in full health last year, he caught 43 passes with a knack of really finding the end zone. 10 of those 43 catches went for touchdowns. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Now Rivers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here. Got a man. It's caught.